we are now at the area of the permanent exhibition, which is open to the public. Carl, yeah, thank you. Maybe you can just tell us how one gets here and how it works, and then we can take a quick walk through some of the trees.
Okay, we are in the botanical gardens. The main gate is just behind the camera, about 20 meters from here. So as you enter the main gate, you cannot really miss the small display here. It's only 14 trees. As I mentioned, it is a shoestring budget, so no stands or anything was bought, and we used the stands that was available to us.
So can I just chip in? So unfortunately for the public, you've got to enter the botanical gardens and pay the entrance fee, and then it's open.
Yes, you've got to do that, yes. They are indigenous trees, except for two, which is almost indigenous. It is a Chinese, I think it is Chinese. It is a Celtis. You get the Celtis africana, which is a South African or the Africa white stinkwood with stinkwood. Then the Chinese one, and do you know the botanical name? Celtis sinensis. Morning, don't run away. While I got hold of her, sorry for coming. I would like to introduce Bonsai to you. She is looking after this part of the botanical trees. The bonsai trees, not the botanical. Bonsai trees, she looks after them. And I must say, thank you. You are doing a good job.
It's absolutely a pleasure.
The only problem is you cannot go on leave.
I'll be going on leave, but only for a few days, just 3 days in between the holiday. Then I'll be back on the second. I'll be here.
I will allow you that. Thank you very much.
All right, it's a pleasure.
The other exotic tree.
It is only the two. We've got two, and both of them are Celtis forests. I'll show you now. And they are, both of them are the Chinese, the hackleberry.
Yeah, yes.
The Chinese hackleberry. But they are so close to our own Stinko that we thought we can include them. We'll make sure that they don't flower, they don't bear fruit, so that they cannot contaminate the other real Stinko in the garden. As you enter, we placed this Scotia Afra because of its display. It really catches the eye. When we brought it, it was full of flowers. Now it's still pots. I don't want to remove the pots. They give some character to the tree. I must say the garden, as you can see, bamboo. We've got bamboo which is freely available, and we made use of that. Coral tree. Now this was planted as a bonsai in 1989. Please do your own calculations of how old that tree is now. Then we move on to our common cluster fig. It started off as root over rock. The rock has almost disappeared, and this was planted in 1972, which makes it 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 20, makes it 41 years. This is the one Celtis sinensis. The first, we need to, when we replant, none of these trees have been replanted. So when we replant it, There are dead wood, dead trees that we've got to take out and replace with others that we've got at home. The name tags we've got here is temporary name tags, and we are busy writing permanent ones that would stay here. The rain, as you can see, rains to fix them, and that's not a major problem. Puzzle bush, 1995, was planted 1995, and it was collected from the veld. Here's the other Countess sinensis. Also got one or two dead trees. This is one of the forest trees that got a golden award in this grouping in Japan, at the Japan exhibition. If you go onto website, you will see it looked, when it was on display in Japan, it looked differently. It is not styled as it was then, I must say. Okay, this one is a Jaco.
Rooibrow rotsvy, dink ek.
Yeah, this is a rooibrow rotsvy.
It's a red leaf rock fig.
And
Forest fig, Bonsai.
that is a forest fig. Also, it's a fairly old. It was collected in Natal, 1991. Planted in. It's a beautiful fig.
While you're standing there, you could introduce this one.
Okay, apple. Also, the apple, I don't know if you want to look up the age in there. I don't know the number, but it's only the 1K.
Says here it was planted in 1972.
Okay. This is pigeon wood or oak. It suffered. It is very similar to the Celtis, and sensitive to heat, to hot weather. And unfortunately, we had an extremely hot period, a few days, and it really affected me. It burned its leaves, and I had to thin out quite a bit of the leaves. It burned the dead leaves.
This tree sparked some conversation at our bonsai exhibition that we had here, because despite its name Orientalis, we actually discovered that it is a indigenous tree.
Yes, it is indeed indigenous.
Yes.
Very similar and easily to confuse with the Celtis.
With a yes.
And we had some argument, but what I found is that the only real difference between the pigeon wood and the Celtis, the leaves, the Celtis that serrated only goes up
Yes.
to about there,
Yes.
while the pigeon wood carries on right to
Right.
the top, and that's about the only difference. This is a hobby. Big oakwood. This is the oldest tree in the exhibition. This one is 80 years old. So I think around about 68, somewhere around there, it was planted in the plot.
Says here planted in 1940.
1940,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah. So it makes it 80 years. 80 years old. This too also suffered a bit from heat, but it recovered well. Looks good. maybe. Black monkey thorn. Also, Jaco, can you please see how old this is?
Planted in 1979.
This sits in a very exclusive part of Charles's garden, and we still in the same pot. Leading from that, we come to our yellowwood, Podocarpus falcatus, also a grouping. I love the groupings. They really is not one of these trees which stand out by itself, but as a grouping they look great. We need to, all the rain we had lately, they are growing quite well, too well, and we need to do some pruning on them. I added this soil, there's a lot of stones. This is probably our Kai's basic mixture, compost and little stones. This was just added on top just to give some volume to the soil, to the medium. And the last tree, the big monkey thorn, which I think, to me, this is typical African style. That round dome, which is for acacia tree. That is what you see in Africa. Is this round style. Okay, Jaco, this is as I say. Hopefully, April next year we'll have more trees in here, and this will extend quite a bit further on to exhibit as a proper permanent exhibition. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Carl. Yes, really appreciate your effort and what you've put into this exhibition and to helping us preserve Charles and Elsie's trees. I encourage the public to come here. You can come to the Botanical Gardens. It's a wonderful place to walk around. You can do hikes here, and then you can also see this exhibition if you are interested in bonsai. And Liam, to you to always do these videos and edit them and put some comments with it. We really appreciate your effort and what you're doing for the Kai. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.